fastest test I know to determine what you're most passionate about is to answer this question. Do I find it fun and fascinating? If you answer yes, you've identified a passion. If not, you've identified a preference. I mean, there's all kinds of cool things we like engaging with. And by all means, let's continue to engage with them. For instance, I love roller coasters. But I don't spend much time trying to take more trips to Magic Mountain. I find it way fun, but I would hardly say I'm fascinated. When it comes to those things we most love to do, this narrows our list of cool stuff considerably. I'm talking about those things you think about all the time. Not like you think about them all day long, but they keep coming back over and over, no matter where you're at in life. In observing what lights people up, I have seen a remarkable consistency in certain aspects. There are usually one or two top passions for most people, sometimes three. I have no statistics to back this up, but I do know that Renaissance people with multiple passions are extremely rare. For the vast majority of us, one or two purposes in life is more than enough. Thank you very much. These top passions are, no surprise, things we personally enjoy doing the most. They're the most fun. They make us feel the happiest. They most fulfill us. They are also fascinating to us. I've used that word deliberately to evoke the sense that we are intensely interested in our top passions. We regularly seek out more information about them. We're honestly still curious about every facet. We want to know more, even if there's no tangible benefit from the knowledge. So, to review the criteria for how to know it's a purpose and a top-tier passion in your life. 1, there will be one or two, maybe three, absolute top activities that you never tire of engaging with. 2, they will be the most fun, most happiness-producing activities that you can imagine. 3, they will be something for which you're endlessly fascinated. Now, look, I'm the last person who would ever suggest you curtail any of your enjoyable pursuits. I'm for having fun as often as we can muster, mister. However, I think it's extremely valuable to be aware of those very few tippy-top loves in your life. I'm also not suggesting anyone drop everything else and concentrate only on your most purposeful passions. Because, let's face it, most of us don't actually participate with our passions and purposes in life all that often. Unless you are already working in your dream job, most of us have limited time to devote to our primary passions. They're always with us, but they haven't become a regular part of our everyday life. Yet, whatever any of us does to bring our purposes into the more often trod fabric of our lives, we cannot be unclear about what those are. We don't need crystal clarity about every step to getting there. We will also evolve and shape our passions over a lifetime, perhaps even add or replace one. Yet I can't adequately convey how powerful it is to know what those cream-of-the-crop passions are for you right now. You don't have to then suddenly commit to a bunch of goals to fulfill your purposes either. You may not be ready for that at this point in time. But I strongly recommend that you at least be clear about what you most want in your future. That pie-in-the-sky, starry-eyed story you most want told about yourself. That alone will bring more fun and fascination into your life. And whenever you're ready to cast off, the lighthouse will already be lit.